Okay, let's see if we can get a game here. Ramses, 1800. We played many times, it looks like. Okay, yeah, that looks like that's working. So what have we got here? Ruy Lopez. The old Steinitz variation. They put CF pawn up right away. Let's see, I don't have a bishop. I have a knight. A knight would defend it just fine. Or we could do that. Well, again, I don't have the light squared bishop, so maybe fianchettoing on that side is a mistake. I'll just bring the bishop and the queen up and castle queenside. Let's go back here, yeah. He did do that. I was wondering if he would take the bait. Try and lock me in. So let's chase that queen out of there and then take the pawn. Hello, Pope Greg. Welcome to the stream. This is my very first game, this stream. Yeah, I just noticed he can't defend the pawn, huh? He could have made my life more difficult by defending with a pawn and then taking, but I think there would have been a problem with this pen here. That's silly. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Maybe bring my queen over, since the action seems to be on this side of the board. I see. He's going to... Here, let's chase the queen away again, like I did last time. Okay. Yeah, you can go. We can go back. I just didn't want to bind on my pawns here. Okay. I distracted the... I did do that. I distracted the knight. So that left this pawn hanging, but he does have a fork here. If I castle, it leaves this hanging, so let's just move the rook. Oh, he doesn't have a fork. He goes here. What am I thinking of? Here, 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 and here. So I can just take this pawn, huh? Okay, let's defend here. The bishop is defending, so I can castle. bishop and rook against rook and knight. Okay, so what I was thinking was if I could defend this pawn, then I could push his knight away. But, well, I could double my rooks. That would be even better, right? Yeah, let's move the king up to a light square and maybe support my knight over here. Get rid of his good knight. Well, anyway, he believes in moving very fast. I think that's why he gets into trouble. And now we double the rooks. I could have played here immediately, huh? But anyway, let's cause trouble. Let's break into his camp. He really likes pushing those pawns. Well, I wanted to go back here anyway. It's getting close to being mated. Yeah, that bishop saves him. Okay, so let's get rid of one of these rooks then. Or should we go after this pawn here? Yeah, and I hate to give up that good position on the only open file here. So what is he going to do? Here, let's stop this. Let's stop this nonsense. Okay, so now he's always got that tactic of sacrificing something here, but it's a light square, so the only thing he could sacrifice there would be a rook. He couldn't sacrifice the bishop. The idea is you sacrifice something here, and then you take back, and then you queen this pawn if the king is not close enough. Oh. Anyway, yeah, let's get that pawn. He could bring his rook up to defend. He did. Okay, so can I do anything about that? I could put a rook here, I mean a bishop here. Let's see, if I put a bishop here, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, wouldn't be that great. Would not be good at all, would it? Well, anyway, I wanted to get rid of one of those rooks, so we do it. And we just need to keep his rook from penetrating. His king can't come in, so... So I wonder, put the bishop here now. It's not good, huh? Put the king here. The rook comes here. Go after the pawn again. Okay, now the bishop is pinned and his the bishop is unpinned. Rook here to here. So yeah, maybe I wasted a move with the king, but maybe not. Want to keep the king back out of this area. Don't mind a bishop trade. I have the extra pawn after all. So I take, he's taking with the king. Is that his idea? So I guess he's choosing to go this way, which means that the king can't really stop this pawn at this point. And of course, I can always come back here to stop his king, like so. Okay, now he's dead. The king can't even get back in. And he resigned. That was a really silly game. I don't know what Ramses was thinking playing like that. Gave me a pawn and then did this locked up pawn structure. Well, he was going for that locked up pawn structure from the very beginning. Right, he was playing all these moves. Yeah, that one. Starting with that one. Getting the wedge, trying to lock me up in here. What I was afraid of here, I wanted to, let's go to the analysis board. I wanted to see if there was a chance that he had to shut me down here. So this is my idea to break out. Suppose he tried to defend like this. I think the problem is it still doesn't work because of this pin. Let's say he went here instead. Well, then I could go here. So yeah, either way, can't really keep my knight in prison. So I guess it just didn't work at all. Certainly didn't work the way he played it. Oh, I know what to do. Let's see what the computer thinks of this position. Thinks white is winning. Yeah, just play h3. I mean, he's got all these advanced pawns, but they're weak, effectively, because he hasn't developed. Let's play another game. So if I trade queens and then take this pawn and then push this pawn, should be fine. Don't want to let him get too much of a majority over here. Oh, I had to trade queens first. I said trade queens, right? I said the right thing. Hmm. Okay, we got an English opening. Being on stream makes you do that. Yeah, that helps, I guess. Although I hate to blame it on stream entirely. I'm going to get castled. I'm thinking maybe d3, e4. Might be interesting. I guess he'll push that pawn. Oh, but I'm ready to take it now with the knight here. Although he does have a discovered attack with his bishop. Oh, well, if you do that, I will block that. And go here. Reconnection successful. Okay, let's refresh this one here. Oh, there it is. Okay, back on. I don't know why OBS just suddenly disconnected. Maybe a network glitch. So I guess I could play this all the way up here. Because the f-pawn keeps this knight from hopping in. Okay, and I want to keep the knight out of this square too. Now we've got a, yeah, it's a good square to go to here, but if I just go here, I'll take my knight. I guess he's going to try and trade off my bishop. Ah, now he moved the knight away. Okay, now we'll get the fork here. Yes, his knight was doing a job there. Ah, okay, so now he's doing the job with the pawn. I could pile up on that bishop, I guess. So let's step over here with the queen. Get out of the pin, potential pin. The knight could come back. His knight could go here. I'm wondering if I should push these pawns, maybe take advantage of my extra pawn over here. Yeah, he did that. So I push, he takes the bishop. I could take with the rook. So you want that bishop, don't you? He did, yes. Now I'll double my rooks here. And this bishop can't be traded anymore. Although his rooks are defended. This is defended. If I go here, knight might go there. Well, That's okay. Just wanted to get this doubling in. I mean, I could push and exchange rooks. I just want to double my rooks first. The knight goes back here. I drop back with the rook, yeah. To a square where he can't harass me. And then my queen defends here, so I think it's still okay. Now this is annoying. That's annoying. Okay, let's defend that pawn. I want to double rooks because now I have a pin. The doubled rooks would pin the bishop. Maybe I could have done that. Because he could take the pawn, I could take back, but then he couldn't take it again. Yeah, let's go here. He looks like he's trying to develop enough force to take here, but I don't think I'll let him. Ooh. So he backed away. Let's kick the bishop, kick that knight away from that good square. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, at least my queen gets to the E file. This pawn is not defendable anymore. The knight, I need the knight over here. I don't have enough time to get there. Or here, a knight here would do as well. Maybe a queen here. Temporarily defends. I don't know in the long run if this is defensible or not. If he trades, then it's okay. My pieces are kind of scattered across the board, so it's not the most coordinated position I ever saw. But if he moves the queen away, yeah, I'll just check him. So yeah, we get to undouble the pawn. And yeah, he gets to go there. So where is his next trick? His next trick is maybe here to take this guy. Here. Or take the bishop. So check and take pawn was maybe an idea for him. I'm going to move my bishop back and then move my king up if I can. So now he can't come over here with any of these checks and things, which means he won't get a tempo to push this pawn, which is important to keeping him bottled up there a little bit. Let's see, after I chase the knight away, my bishop could come around like this. Maybe cause some trouble. Get the knight in on the action. He should have taken the bishop while he had the chance, I think. Knight can go there, but it has no good square from there, does it? Can't go here, can't go here. Although it keeps my bishop tied down, huh? Yeah, he noticed the weakness of this pawn. So let's see, I got to get this out of the way. Okay, now this one. And push. He takes, I can take the center pawn. Ah, so he doesn't take. Okay, that's good. Fair play, fair play. Oh, he went that way. So now I can take the center pawn here. Did he think that was good or something? That's just a loose knight. Okay. Yeah, he just was getting low on time there and started making mistakes. But I think I had a pretty good position. Anyway, if we look at the analysis board, even before that, once I took that pawn, yeah, I'm winning. Here, yeah, it's not much of an advantage. Slight advantage for white, but probably not enough to win with good play. So really, letting me get that center pawn was the crucial mistake. Okay. Let's go back, play another game. What did we get to? We're up to 1792. Okay, we're going to try my anti-London system here. I almost moved the wrong pawn. Yeah. My anti-London system is like a Queen's Indian, but it starts with the knight's move here. I haven't seen that reply before. What does it mean? It means I can't push this pawn forward like I want to. How annoying. Okay, I'll just retreat. His knight can't really stay there. And I'll get a tempo with d6. Okay. Here. See if he wants to keep that bishop. He does. Okay, let's castle. Now what I can do is actually play f6 and e5. But after I go f6, this has no retreat, right? It's only square. It's taken. Yep, so I can't play f6. I play e5 immediately. I guess he just takes it. I take, he takes, I take, he takes. Well, if I can't play f6, I'll play f5, I guess. Anyway, makes a point of this move that I could at least get the knight behind the pawn here. Maybe sink it in this square. That might be nice. Okay, this is loose. That is true. And it's a fork. Okay, I guess that didn't work. Let's see. If I move the queen here, he will attack. He will take and attack this pawn. So I'll move the queen there, I guess. Yeah, if I go here, he has the move here to put more pressure on that. To put more pressure on my rook. So I guess the rook goes here. In fact, he could move the other knight here, not just this knight, but the other knight. So he's going to sink it in there. I'm going to win a pawn here if he lets me. He's not letting me. But I'm going to keep trading knights off until until they're all gone. Bye-bye, knights. And we'll see if he can ever hold that pawn. Maybe bringing the queen up will let him hold it. He has opened at this pawn. It's undefended at the moment. So when I take this knight and he takes back with a pawn, this diagonal opens up. Yeah. Okay, so he's going to mate me, huh? Let's stop the mate. First, we stop the mate. At least I noticed it this time. Next, we grab the pawn. First, you stop a mate, then you grab a pawn. So if I take with the queen, if I take with the rook, he can put a bishop here. I can put the rook here, though. No, I can't. Can't put the rook there. Just go back with the rook. Queen takes, rook takes. Yeah, I think I lose material if I take with the rook. Okay. Want to get my rook over here so I can coordinate with my bishop. Aha. That is annoying. I admit it's annoying. Okay, let's defend. And let's go ahead and push this pawn first. Need to create some space for my rook, which is in danger of getting trapped. Yeah, it always has this. That was why I picked that square for my rook, so because I had that escape. There was a loose pawn here before, and yeah, we could go here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe here. I don't want to have to take him because it just brings a rook here. But yeah, we probably have to exchange. That's probably going to happen anyway. So if he goes here, oh, he's probably, yeah, the pawn defends the rook. This is a clever trick. pawn. So this move is played thinking there's a pin there, but you can take because it defends the rook. So he's got to move the rook again. He's got to check here. He didn't take it. Okay. So what? Go here. Get some liberties. Ah, he's going to trap my bishop, huh? I said get some liberties like you do in Go. Yeah, I was waiting for that. That's a good move. I was expecting that for some time. Then he can follow up with bishop here. But I'll put the bishop here. He doesn't want to do it. Okay. Let's get the rook out. Yeah, he's not really handling this part well. He had a substantial advantage before. I'm not sure if he has it anymore. He has the check here. Yeah. And I can't go there. Where should I go? Maybe here? Can't go there because of the discovered check, I guess. So he left that undefended. You know, I'm wondering though if it's okay maybe to let him take. Anyway, I'm going to find out. Okay, so first let's do this check to defend this pawn. Then let's do this move. Squash the bishop. Ah, he wanted to go there. Okay, so now I can push this pawn, but I can't push. Pawn takes, bishop takes. Yeah, that's a problem. Here, let's go here. If I go there, he will take. I will take. He will take. Well, I get to take with check. So it's 2 pawns versus 3, and 1 passer here. Yeah, I can push, right? He takes my rook, I get a queen. He takes the pawn. Then I get a bishop. So he does that. That's annoying. At least I got a pawn in compensation. Plus, if he goes the wrong way, he could get in trouble. Okay. Bishop here. 2 pawns versus 1 pawn, though, is probably a draw in a rook and pawn endgame. So bishop there, rook here. Threatening check and take bishop, so he's got to take. Yeah, and then it's 2 pawns versus 1. One pawn versus 1. I'm just going to move back and forth here, because this, I think, is a draw. See how long he plays it out. I'm not going to run out of time, and I'm not going to mess up this draw. Because it's an algorithm I've played many times before, even with chat distracting me. And there's the draw. Okay, well, we are not falling any further anyway. Let's back to e4. Let's see. Road to 1800. Let's see if I can get back up there. Sicilian. Isn't that the normal move? The hesitation makes me wonder. You have to play the knight there before you can play the pawn up. Yeah, okay. Must have gotten up to close the door or something before playing the game. So is he going to play a Kalashnikov? A Sveshnikov? Kalashnikov. Oh no, it's that weird one. It's supposed to not be good. You give up black. Black gives up the bishop pair. and forces a queen trade. Develops that knight. That's true. Let's develop a knight as well. Try and keep a clamp on this square. I think I'll castle queenside. He says no. I don't have to castle. Here, let's defend the pawn securely so that if he pushes, it doesn't matter. So he's asking if I want to castle queenside or not. I think I do. It brings my king to a good spot and gets the rook here. And I'm not scared of those pawns, not at all. So I can push here anytime I want to. He did block in this bishop. You know, I was thinking if he had taken with the knight, it would have been more of a problem. Because of the knight here, it's hitting the bishop. Oh, but it's blocking his bishop. He wants to take here because it's a fork. How annoying is that? Okay, and if I defend this pawn, then his knight can take here. Or bishop. Knight or bishop can take there. Well, I did delay my development too much. I don't think that's good. Because his knight gets trapped. If the knight takes here, it gets trapped. Although he's defending it with the bishop, so maybe it's okay. So knight takes king here is my idea. Bishop check, I take the pawn. So he takes with the bishop. And I go here now. So his knight has to move. Although he could put in a check first. Huh? I'd just keep running away with the king. That's my whole plan. So I guess he just enjoys playing with the minor pieces, which is okay. You can choose that opening for that reason. But still, it's not supposed to be a good opening. Yeah, so he's keeping the bishop on. Interesting. Yeah, let's just take it. Let's just take it. I need to activate my rook, so I think this is the way to do it. Yeah, that knight still didn't have many good squares to go to. Here, let's grab a pawn. How about? So that will even it back up. After this game, I think we'll look at that opening a little bit, just to see where my first mistake was. So at some point, I should have an advantage, and then when it starts going downhill, it'll give me some idea of the right strategy. Okay, back here. So anyway, pawns are even again. And I have 2 versus 1 on the queen side, which is a handy thing for the endgame usually. Put my rook behind the passed pawn, which he can't move to defend it, which is nice. So I go here. Where is that knight going? Yeah, he still can't defend it. He can't defend that pawn at all. He can move the knight here, here, here. He can move the knight here. But when I take the pawn, I defend it. Rook can't defend. King can't defend. Too far away. This should be good for white, yeah. So it turned it around at the end. And welcome to the stream, Wolfsbane. Yeah, there he goes. So I go here. He's got a check here. Have to be careful. If he sacrifices the rook, I take with the pawn. And he takes with the knight check. I move the king, and then he takes the rook. So let's move the knight so it's not happening. I think he could have done that. I didn't have to take the rook if he tried to sacrifice it. I think that's the main thing. Okay, let's get rid of that knight so we don't have to worry about problems like that. And let's see, let's get a pawn up here. Make haste slowly in the endgame. That's the rule. I want to get my king over here, but I don't want to face the check. Okay, it looks like my king is getting over on this side anyway. He can check me here now. I could bring my rook here if he doesn't. Because momentarily he can't attack the b pawn. The rook has no good moves to attack it. So it gives me a tempo to move my rook here. Then I can check his king, and if it steps forward, I check and take this pawn. I think it's good. Looks like he's going to run out of time. Yeah, so let's go to the analysis board, see what it was at the end. A 2-point advantage, but I think it's probably winning with good play. Then let's go back to the beginning. So up to here, this is a standard opening where you get that early check and bishop exchange. First question is, should I trade queens? I should run away with the queen. And it's only a 0.6 advantage, so it's not that great. Okay, just a game. And after I take, it's still a plus 5, 0.5, 0.6. Yeah, so it wasn't a mistake to trade, but my advantage is not that great. And here it is. That's interesting. It shot up to 0.2. So I don't know where I first went wrong then. So his castling was a mistake. Yeah, he didn't really need to castle in a game like this. And then I have an advantage. And, oh, my advantage is up to plus 0.5. I missed a fork. Yeah, you got to look for peace activity in these kind of situations. That would have been nice. So I missed that. And then there. So up until this point, I still had the fork and I still had the advantage. And after this, when I took, the advantage switches and now black has the advantage. So that was the mistake. Yeah, missed my tactical opportunity. Let's go play another game.